interrupt this program to bring you a live news update from the steps of the Criminal Courts Building downtown Los Angeles. Many people are arriving here now to witness any new developments concerning the controversy surrounding Chief Daryl Gates and the Rodney King beating. Joining me now is my co-host, Rush Binball.
Well, thank you, Zeno Pierre. Here comes Tom Brantley and Councilman Wu. Councilman, I heard you want to fire Daryl Gates. What type of person did you have in mind for police chief?
Need a man with sensitivity, a man like me.
Mayor, did you have a person in mind? Reverend Jesse Jackson is here to my right. Reverend, Police Chief Gates supporters say that there was no harm done, that this sort of thing has never happened before, and that the interracial rapport amongst police officers and taxpayers has always been excellent. Do you care to comment?
Say, there's Frank Wills. Mr. Wills, of course, is the young African-American who ultimately blew the whistle on the Watergate cover-up, which led to the impeachment of President Nixon. Mr. Wills, as you may know, the gentleman who blew the whistle on LA's finest, received an award just the other day. What did they give you?
Well, speak of the devil himself, Mr. President.
What?
Oh, man! Loser!
I must say that this is a surprise to see you here at a hearing concerning Daryl Gates.
He and I, have a lot in common.
Well, I guess so. There's Chief Gates and there's Watergate. There's tapes involved, demands for resignations, denials of wrongdoings, refusals to step down, and reports of ethnic slurs and jokes.
Yes, I know, and I'm very disturbed at that report. Let me just say this. Nothing could be further from the truth.
Mr. President, you to this day deny ever making any ethnic jokes?
Ethnic jokes? I don't know what you mean. You mean like that disgusting one that says, Puerto Ricans paint their garbage cans red and gold so their kids will think they're eating at McDonald's.
Oh, man!
Here comes Police Chief Daryl Gates. Chief, I was just talking to a few people out here about how you were running your department.
Why you want to talk about me?
Well, they were a little bit concerned as to how you feel your officers should treat citizens.
Treat them like they want to be treated.
Well, Chief, exactly how do you determine how someone is to be treated? Would you care to elaborate on that?
I don't need permission to make my own decisions. That's my prerogative.
Right behind the chief are the 4 police officers, followed closely behind by Rodney King himself, and a lady friend. Excuse me if I may have a word with all of you. Sir, you have the electric taser gun and continue to fire shocks into your suspect. What exactly were you trying to get Mr. King to do?
What's the name of that old new dance?
The electric slide.
Officers, is it true that there are special considerations made in handling a suspect in accordance to the color of their skin?
Red, white, tan, black, yellow, or brown. It really doesn't matter. We could all get down and do what we like. And do what we like.
Sergeant, you were highly trained to keep something like this from happening. What happened? Did it get good to you? King's girlfriend is shaking her head in disgust. Is there something that you wanted to say to the officers? Step over here, Mr. King. I'm pretty sure you've seen and heard about brutality on radio and television before. When you first became surrounded by the LAPD officers, what exactly did you say to them?
And once you realized that the CHP officers chose not to intervene, what did you say to them?
Officers, it's been reported that Mr. King was hit, if I'm not mistaken, a total of 56 times, which has caused multiple lacerations, contusions, broken bones, all of which was followed by a mild cardiac arrest. This can easily be constituted as a gross violation of rights one to be civil. Now that everybody has captured your actions on videotape, is there anything at this point that you would like to say to Mr. King?
Well, Mr. King, with that, how do you respond?
I want money, lots and lots of money. So asking me why I wanna be this.
Ladies and gentlemen, I guess this is not going to be an easy open and shut gate. So for now, this is Zeno Pierre
And Rush Pinball reporting from
Hi, Zeno!